better stage for the players to take two here ahead of such an important game. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, a player who's learned fast for me is Luke Shaw, a fullback who likes to involve himself in matters at the offensive end of the pitch, but he covers the ground with speed and a good work ethic, so I think he's coming on really well. Shot at goal! Goal!
Listen, scoring early doesn't guarantee you anything, but the first goal is always important, and that's a terrific opener.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Palmer. Rashford. Corner it is then. Chelsea have a free kick. Mathieu. Oh, shooting chance! It's a goal! And with the match still in its infancy, they are easing away. Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Manchester take a two-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
James. Manchester look comfortable already. Two to the good and flying. Chance to break. And it's Rashford. Tries to get it forward quickly. Ball's out on the left now. Fernandez. Timely intervention. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Hits one! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Turns and goes back. Shoots! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Manchester take a three-goal lead, and they are romping out of sight. Gets wrestled off the ball. Caicedo. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Tielemans. Mathieu. Brings it forward.
Palmer.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Rashford.
Tielemans.
Now shoots! And that's off target.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Caicedo plays it out to the wing. Diogo Dalot battles to win it back. Goes for goal! Goal! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? He's through the middle.
Pedro Neto.
He's gone for it! In it goes!
Chelsea are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Chelsea get themselves back into contention.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Fernandes. Well read, he sorted that out. And the defence can get it clear.
Pedro Neto.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
He's in! He's gone for it! Back of the net! And this is getting better and better.
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to...
That's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Palmer. Pedro Neto.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Probably be looking to play it square from here. Good strong hand by the keeper. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Tries to get it clear. And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Manchester 2 up, but it is a crazy, undulating, unpredictable game. That gets things going for the second half.
Palmer.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. So a chance to deliver a ball into the box. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Fernandes. And the counter is on. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger.
Pedro Neto.
De Ligt.
Tielemans cuts it out. Palmer.
Pedro Neto.
Fernandes.
James. Ball is over the line.
Fernandes.
Pedro Neto. Lovely feet. More than happy to take the muscular approach. It's a very good battle. Hits one! De Ligt gets good distance on it.
Oh, I like the little feint he came up with to produce the effort. Very, very tidy.
Welbeck. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
Tielemans, who does have an assist to his name. Bruno Fernandes with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
And he's there to clear it.
Bruno Fernandes, that a foul? Yes, the referee's given it.
Chelsea are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Fernandes. Caicedo.
And here's Welbeck.
Palmer. Fernandes.
Looks to clip it. Has a hit! It's in! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Got changes here from both sides, in fact. This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a cut.
Ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away.
Bruno Fernandes. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Rashford. He's in, and the finish! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Rashford taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
I think he's put in a good shift, and their fans appreciate that. I think he can feel pretty happy with the contribution he's made.
Could be a chance here.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Bruno Fernandes. Cut out in the nick of time.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
And that's been won straight back.
Chelsea are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Manchester need to hold on for a few more moments.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
He's through and all alone! Going for goal! It's broken loose. And it's played forward. Defenders on the back foot. Forward it goes. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Chelsea cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. He's made sure that that won't get through. And that is that. Manchester winners by the odd goal. Really could have gone either way, but a win is a win. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Manchester won thanks to a disciplined game plan. Homework provided the groundwork, and it exploited an obvious central weakness.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, and the shot!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And here's Depay. He's had a goal! Goal, the Netherlands! He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Belgium didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? And it's De Bruyne. Tielemans. Well positioned to make that interception. Witsel. De Bruyne. Tielemans. And here's Lukaku. Forward it goes. Well weighted. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Witsel. Tries to get it forward quickly. Memphis Depay.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
The Netherlands scored early, of course, and it's 1-0. Lobs it in gently. Has a pop! Oh, taken with style! Belgium are back in business! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Tielemans. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Some good stubborn defending there. Belgium get it back again. Hoists it forward. Tielemans. Watson has a pop! And it's played forward. Now it's Memphis Depay. And here's Depay. And here's Depay. Loose. And the finish! Goal, the Netherlands! And again they hit the front. Jim, your thoughts?
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due. And it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
Tielemans has got himself a free kick. And it's De Bruyne. De Bruyne, and he's there to cut it out. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That's offside, yes it is. He came in hard, very hard, right through the middle. It's a fabulous shapes to shoot! Goal! And already they're looking to run away with it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
The Netherlands go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked...
And it's half-time here.
The Netherlands are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
The Netherlands are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Tielemans goes through the middle. That's gone a long way up and away, and it's been taken straight back. Danger averted for now. Knocks it away. Timely intervention. Ake drives it forward. He's through. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Cuts it out. Loose ball, who's going to get there?
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Belgium are making a change now. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Tielemans. Lukaku. Well played, he saw that coming. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tielemans. Needed a better pass there. Memphis Depay. Tielemans. Gets a good foot in there. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. It's De Bruyne.
Tielemans.
De Bruyne. Crunching tackle. Could move up a gear here. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. And here's De Bruyne. "75 minutes played. Lukaku. Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of towering header!
He will be livid with himself.
Hoists it forward. And it's played forward. Vinicius Junior. Forward it goes. Valverde tries to stroke it through. It's a loose ball. And he's there to clear it. And that's been won straight back. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Alexander-Arnold. A third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Valverde gets it back. And back. Chance! Great leap! Danger averted for now. Vinicius Junior. And that's been levered clear. Oh, shooting chance! And he's straight offside. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's had a shot! Just off target.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Some clever work on the flank.
Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside, so we'll keep an eye on that to see if it all works out.
Right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he getting here? Italy really could have done without this. This to go one up. And he's buried it. 1-0. Oh, dispatched with certainty.
Well, that's the way to take a penalty. Stand up, pick your spot, and blast it home.
Madrid take the lead.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Spinazzola. That's a decent ball. Cuts it out. Alexander-Arnold. Gets it back.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Gets the better of his man. Oh, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Well, that looks a foul. The referee's given it. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Turns and goes back. Trying to get there. Chooses to go back. Who's ball? Who's going to get there? Battles to win it back. Spinazzola. Oh, what a ball! It's broken loose! And it's half-time here. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. And we're underway again.
Italy don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't grab an early goal in this second half. They can't hold back though.
Valverde. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
Madrid really have been alive to interceptions and picking off any loose balls.
Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. And through to the goalkeeper. Now the counter. Chasing the game, trailing by one. Looking for a decent ball in. This has gone, that's a foul. So a chance to deliver a ball into the box. Vinicius Junior. Managed to get it away. Real chance! And it's been taken short. Tries to get it forward quickly. Italy going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Forward it goes. And that has put a stop to that. Mbappe. Mbappe! He's gone for it! It's in! And with that goal comes comfort!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command is...
And the shot! Hoists it forward. Vinicius Junior. And it's played forward. Goes for goal! Is he out of harm's way? Mbappe! And that has been cleared. Oh, real chance! Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
A real chance to break. Looks to clip it forward. Politano. Decent progress down the left. Politano. Gets on the end of it. Goes for goal! No, he couldn't find the finish.
And he could have eased the pressure on his team by taking them within one of an equaliser.
Brings it forward. Keeper's ball. And it's played forward.
Well, you don't go down without a fight, and the sooner that message can circulate through the team, the better. The scoreline is a little ugly at the moment. It's imperative now that they grab the next goal.
Hoists it forward. Vinicius Junior. Alexander-Arnold. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Politano does well to read it and intercepts. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Two changes being made right now. Italy with a perfect chance to get one back. He's had a crack. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois. Forward it goes. Foot in. And once more they can't get through. The referee's awarded a free kick. And the referee brings it to a close. And it's ended in defeat and frustration. They just didn't get the breaks. No reward for a very genuine effort. It is a hard one to take, this. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Italy could still be playing, Peter, and probably still be trying to score. It might just be causing some edginess to the camp.
Well, that's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. Shot at goal! Politano. Rabiot gets into the right position to intercept. Hernandez. Mbappe. Locatelli. Plays it out wide. Needed a better pass there. Breaks on here. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Foot in. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Locatelli. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Spinazzola is charging up on the overlap. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Hoists it forward. No goals as yet. That's great strength on the ball. Plays it out to the wing. Cut out in the nick of time. Out to the left it goes. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Rabiot. Locatelli. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Politano. Rabiot. Rabiot plays it forward. Brought play back and showed him a yellow card. And it's Rabiot. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Rabiot. A goal now would certainly liven things up. He's had a look. Big chance! Goal! France! And France are in front.
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Time and again they are repelled.
Oh, it's Dembele. Locatelli. And we've reached half-time. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with the first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
France head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we're already back underway here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he has shown him a yellow card. Italy are making a change now. It's going to be a double change then. Tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Rabiot. Hernandez. Rabiot.
Mbappe really was well marshalled there, because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Italy are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
And here's Dembele. Mbappe. And the shot! It's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. France grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
And the counter is on. Oh, good interception. Hernandez. And they win it back again.
Mbappe.
France couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And back to base. Conte. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Gets good distance on it. It's a throw-in. Oh, good take in a good area. Battles to win it back. Mbappe, a scorer already in the game. Now a chance to break. Away from immediate danger. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Politano. Great challenge, timed to perfection. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This is the very high-tech Veltins Arena, somehow fitting for this part of the world, the industrial hub that is the region of Westphalia. Two high-profile, high-caliber teams. This is a welcome event for all these supporters.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill, and plenty of tricks, and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Of course, Manuel Neuer. He doesn't just dominate his area, Peter, he seems to control the whole of the defensive third. He's excellent at mopping up any balls that make it through that defensive line. And what's more, he can often turn those interceptions into lethal counter-attacks too.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Cuts it out. Could move. He's through. It's one-on-one. Has a hit. It's there. The breakthrough strike.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Munich didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Marquinhos. And he's cut it out. And here's Kane. This could... Real chance! It's in!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
He's away! He's made sure that that won't get through. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. The crowd appreciates good football all round there. Marquinhos. It's a Dembele! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
And it's Davis. Davis needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
That's some clever work on the flank.
Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside, so we'll keep an eye on that to see if it all works out.
And the finish! He's missed, but by that far.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Well played, he saw that coming. Marquinhos. He's got the... and a shot! They've scored! And again they hit the front.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Loses his balance and loses the ball. And here's Dembele. Oh, real danger here. Neuer catches it safely. And the first 45 minutes are up. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Well, the action has already resumed here.
Munich need to get the balance right to sort this out.
It's Dembele!
Oh, and things were shaping up very nicely there after the little drop of the shoulder.
Kimmich. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he has shown him a yellow card. Kimmich. Tar. Kimmich. Tries to stroke it through. Munich needing a change of fortune here. Tries to get it forward quickly. Marquinhos. Oh, real chance! Out to the left it goes. He's got options out wide. Shot a goal! Here comes a header! Good delivery, no joy.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Lovely bit of skill there. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. Plays it back. Marquinhos. And the counter is on. And it's been taken straight back. Kimmich.
Well, the omens aren't looking favourable for them because they're chasing the ball too much.
Marquinhos. He's through the middle. A chance! Shoots!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
The ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's in, shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, the look on his face says it all.
And the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Now, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. Timely intervention. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Hernandez. Marquinhos. Hernandez. Marquinhos. Plays it out to the wing.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Munich can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Too much on it, and that's the keeper's.
There's only one word for this, it's baffling. That team needs to figure out where the ball needs to be, and it's not there.
Gets it back.
Munich have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Pings it out wide. Now it's Gnabry. And that is that. Munich probably deserved a share of this, but of course you don't always get what you deserve, and they're going to have to swallow a defeat. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Munich never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim. Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement.
Well, here is a ground that requires no formal introduction. One of the truly iconic venues of our sport. The place where dreams are made. It is, of course, Old Trafford, Manchester. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. He's gone for it! Bruno Fernandes, who's short. And it's Cancelo. He's had that put on a plate. Shoots! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Portugal really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Portugal have begun the game in high-octane fashion.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Bruno Fernandes. Eric Garcia. Williams. And that's a throw. Good idea, just poorly executed. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Ruben Neves. Battles to win it back. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Rodri. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, great ball! Rodri plays it out to the wing. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely measured pass. Goes for goal! Goal! Portugal! Portugal score first! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Rodri. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Rodri. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Hoists it forward.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Ruben Neves. Forward it goes. Oh, good interception. He's making a real surge on the left. He's left his man. He's slid it through. Shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
He's had a look. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Spain with a perfect chance to get one back. It's a Spain free kick. He's gone for the shots. And how good was that? A finish right from the top draw. Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. Dispatched expertly, nicely done. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could...
And it's half-time here. So a really good half of football, 3 goals, and just one separation.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Portugal head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2 goals to 1. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. No changes at half-time that we're aware of. And it's played forward, and it's got through. It's a brilliant interception. Away from immediate danger. That has put a stop to that. More than happy to take the muscular approach.
Spain have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Bruno Fernandes. Chance to shoot. Hits one! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Bruno Fernandes with the short one. In comes the... Great leap! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Rodri. He's in, surely. Looking for goal. Bruno Fernandes plays it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's pinged one through here. It's out for a goal kick. Rodri, Ferran Torres. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
The keeper is trying to organise his defence here. He knows this could be pivotal.
The changes then in quick succession. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Ferran! It's hit the upright. And the defence can get it clear. Ruben Neves. Gets it back. Spain being made to look sloppy in possession here. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. João Cancelo. Could be thinking about... Has a goal! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Portugal take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Has gone out. Ruben Neves. He's made sure that that won't get through. Llorente hoists it high. He's got the ball, he's got the space. Quick, oh, shooting chance! It's there! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Spain get themselves back into contention?
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing.
Portugal probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
It is just a question of running down the clock now. The referee's awarded a free kick. Llorente. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ruben Neves. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Ruben Dias. And it's Bernardo Silva. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. Crowd calling for him to shoot. And that has been cleared. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. Well, there are plenty looking forward to seeing this, a capacity crowd here.
Yes, Peter, it's a shame it's only a friendly, but then again, that may help us see a more expressive attacking contest. And I'd be prepared to settle for a clash of lesser intensity in favour of lots of flair, skill and plenty of tricks and a few goals. I suspect I've probably overstretched my level of greed here.
The action has already started. Rodri. Kovacic. Oh, great, has a hit! He's looking to get there. Oh, real danger here! And he's straight offside. Rodri, over to the left. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes.
Has a go! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Grealish. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Rodri tries to get it forward quickly. He's got away. Finds himself eased off the ball. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Manchester get it back again. Fabian Ruiz. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Rodri. No goals as yet. Hoists it forward. Grealish. Good ball, it's found its target.
Spain have made some interesting moves in getting their fullbacks to tuck in.
Yeah, bright approach, isn't it?
Yeah, so many...
Big chance! Jim, your thoughts?
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And it's Kovacic. How about a shot? Oh, shooting chance! And that's caused a worry or two.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
And the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. That'll be a throw. Llorente. Manchester leading by one and looking very comfortable on it. A chance to play it in. That's offside. Yes, it is. Kovacic. Eric Garcia. Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Rodri. Kovacic with a good steal, well played. Rodri. And it's Grealish. Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. There's the whistle for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Reflections on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Manchester, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the action has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Going for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
They've played it short. Gets it into the middle. Cut out in the nick of time. Shot at goal! Back of the net! And with that goal comes comfort. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
It's come loose. He's gone for it! Disappointing finish in the end.
Well, he was so quick to respond to that, almost made it count. Great opportunity.
Spain are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Rodri.
Everything they would have spoken about in that dressing room during the break has a greater chance of happening thanks to the early goal. It's the perfect platform now to go on and try to win it.
Grealish. Tries a shot! No way through there. Kovacic. Fabian Ruiz. It's a promising ball. Ferran Torres. Here's a corner, good chance. Foden gets it away. It's a good-looking cross. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Looking to break out here. Mateus. Rodri. Mateus. Rodri. Good idea, just poorly executed. Rodri. That's a look and play. He's had a goal! And more! And the lead is extended still further. Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
Oh, that's great thinking and wonderful improvisation. He had to reshape quickly to make the perfect connection.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. And it's played forward.